So, this game's max difficulty sounds absolutely malicious, and as you scroll over to it, the preceding difficulties are very straightforward and dry, and then it just kind of nails you with it. It's like, hail and well met. How challenging would you like the quests laid before you to be? Normal is the standard experience. Hard provides a true test of your abilities. Or perhaps you'd like, yeah, I'll do that last one actually. The evil ass difficulty that kills you sounds good. I'd like my experience defined by the only difficulty setting that is tainted by sin. This should go pretty well. Oh, this is the first zone. That was the weakest guy in the game. Except for me. Oh, this could take a minute, actually. So, to bring everybody up to speed, I'm an envoy of the Adiran Empire sent to the Living Lands to investigate a soul plague called the Dream Scourge. This place is basically a new world type jam, and the other people who are already here don't like the Empire so much. I'm sure their reasons are unfounded. Funny thing, the moment you step inside this first city, you actually get assassinated immediately. Successfully, I might add. But fortunately, you make a full recovery. And now we're tracking down the guy that did it. I don't really care about all that so much, because it's a lot more about moment to moment survival for me. Like, just moments ago, you saw me get killed by a guy who's trying to get me to save 15% or more on my car insurance. So forgive me if I'm not confident against somebody who's already 1-0 against me in fights to the death, which isn't a record you historically come back from. Yeah, Marius is just gonna drag me to the finish line, I guess, no matter what. I cannot one-shot this guy, especially from range, so I'm gonna just scoot a little closer. Ooh, nearly spotted there. I'm gonna be honest, I can explain zero of my decisions leading to this moment. This one's just for me, as like a little treat. Look, you gotta get your licks in where you can. So, in a funny twist of fate, I met the guy that killed me, and he's actually pretty chill. So, being that one of the themes of this game is second chances, I feel pretty good about diffusing the situation and letting him go. He's appreciative of the mercy, and of course I'm like, live and let live, brother. Plus, a fight with that guy might have forced me to dip into my stores of, currently 56 total grenades. I'm just gonna keep stockpiling these. I'm gonna have like 160 of these bad boys by the end of the game. Well, now that we've got that squared away, these are the other Adiran dignitaries. Heelguard is the relatively chill ambassador, and this is Inquisitor Ludwin, the leader of a state-sanctioned death squad called the Steel Garrote. She's also a religious extremist who serves a goddess named Wotica, aka the Strangler? Hey, gang, do you guys ever wonder if we're on the right side of history? No? Me neither. Moving on. Time to go see if the Animancers in Fior Mezziverno know how to end the Dream Scourge. Animancers are people who study soul energy, but the Empire does not like that. I have to assume we're not going to be weird about it during a crisis, though. Oh. He gave me a minute to just stew in it. What? The plague destroyed that guy's brain and he's still clipping me.
Relax, man. I was just gonna shoot you in the head and kill you.
I feel kind of bad just making Kai face tank every single threat in the game. But then something kills me in 2 hits and I'm like, Kai, I'm not built for these streets, man. You gotta get in there. I took the nerd background and that's bad foresight on my part, but we gotta make it work, okay? This encounter is by far the most I've struggled with the game at this point. A lot of guys in here for a small arena. Oh, yep, case in point. Oh my gosh. Come on, what even hit me? Oh, it was you, wasn't it? Bob-ass grenade. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the one I'm talking about. I kind of beefed the quality of the recording for this fight, but here is my moment of victory, finally. And rest assured, we are well on our way still to that 160 grenades by the end of the game. Unfortunately, the Animancers don't know how to end the Soul Plague right now, but they can't help me figure out why my head's like that. Oh, it's you! You're why I was bullied relentlessly in middle school. This is Sapodal, god of the living lands. They could be the key to ending the Dream Scourge and would like us to search one of their temples around a desert. Thankfully, our business in Fior Mesiverno is completed, so just one more quick stop and... The whole city, Ludwin? She got weird about it. So we've got Giada in the party now, and honestly, the instant shield and the near instant heal she provides has like revolutionized the game. Any deaths in the video at this point are probably 100% my fault. Okay, except that one. What? That guy straight up Jamiroquai'd me. Like, I just feel like it's a little unfair. Captain, you fought well, but you're alone and your time has come. Oh, we can't. Let's talk about it, actually. Let's talk about it right now. Alright, so apparently, if we survive this, we'll get information on the temple we're going to. Piece of cake. Still chillin', still chillin'. Okay, chillin' a little less, chillin' a little less. Oop, hello, third wave. Hopefully this will be the last one. I kind of like having Yatsley in the party, because she can help you burn down these priests a little bit quicker. I'll be honest, though, she might just be a mainstay just because I like her laugh. It cracks me up. Fourth wave, huh? Okay. Whatever happened to the rule of 3? Alrighty. Time to... What, 5? Okay. 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 If I threw and got comboed there, that probably would have been it for Avowed. That's it? We're good? Okay. Well, she did in fact help us find the temple. Only problem is the guardian spirits are insistent I do some trials to prove I am worthy of communing with Sapadal. I'm kind of here just thinking, look at my head! I am the only living being in thousands of years that Sapadal even likes. So I completed the trials, and then they've decided they're going to attempt to kill me anyway. Like almost every single person on this planet is such a hater. Oh, she threw a rock at me? Yeah, why shouldn't they all have range attacks? Why not? Oh yeah, okay. Well, they were tough. Not tough enough to get me into my grenades though. 160, here we come. It turns out the temple is scuffed, and in a terrible turn of events, I actually agree with Ludwin on how to deal with it, i.e. blow it up. But to my credit, the only other person I can go with here is called the Archmage of Terror. Pretty good options here, I'd say. Oh, also, just something to note, Ludwin is a flaming skeleton. Not that you should judge a book by its cover, but this cannot be good for the Adiran brand, which is probably already in shambles. Alright, we're just about in the last leg now. Sapadal is imprisoned in a place called the Garden, and the entrance is somewhere in this desolate wasteland. It doesn't look like there's any complications on the horizon right now. Ah! So close, man. Why are you looting? Why are you looting? There's something wrong with my brain, man. I'm about to throw a whole fight because I saw 7 shiny objects. Ooh, great shot, too.
Today the living lands unites under one flag. One people. One law. One true God.
Would it be a microaggression if I asked her where her voice was coming from? Because I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea. So, she didn't like that. She didn't like that at all. Oops. Oh, I deserve that one. Honestly, not so bad. I guess that about wraps her up. Oh, come on! Well, we've made it to the garden and found some enemies which are actually quite intimidating. Unfortunately for them, they aren't immune to this. Kind of diminishes how scary they are. Okay, still nothing to play with, loud and clear. Turns out the Dream Scourge came from the anguished Sapadal, but they seem to earnestly want to make things right. One of the reasons for this is they saw the way I was merciful to my murderer. Yes, my purely benevolent nature shone through in that moment. Either way, it looks like Ludwin also made a full recovery from being dead and is assaulting the living lands in earnest now. Unfortunately for her, I'm an RPG character in the last 20 minutes of the game. Remember in the beginning when I got killed by the Gecko? We have made some progress since then. Well, Sapadal squared away the Dream Scourge. The Steel Garrote is on the back foot. It looks like there's one thing left to do.
All this time, I knew you'd be worthy prey. Don't let me down. Farewell, Envoy.
Is she dropping meteors? Oh, yep. Oh, great. What even was that? Was this it? Could I possibly kill her for good? I don't think so. But do you know what could? Count 'em. 160 grenades. Well, that's that. I kind of wish the achievement was a little bit more rare, but I had fun walking the path to the last step.
She must be seething.
Of course, we'd be happy to kill her again, if needed.
She's done for, but we're not. Whatever's next, we'll face it. Together. Gods, you're all gonna make me sick. But carry on.
Unraveled at